You don't love cats by accident, and if you do love them, it probably says more about your psychology than you think. Not about being quirky, not about being lonely. Something deeper. You understand a creature that doesn't beg for approval. You're comfortable with silence, with distance, with affection that is earned, not demanded. You don't need constant noise to feel connected. You don't panic when someone pulls away for space. In fact, you respect it, because somewhere in your own wiring, you value autonomy more than applause. And that's not random. Most people assume loving cats is about preference, but preference usually hides pattern. Psychology shows that what we're drawn to in animals often mirrors our attachment style, our nervous system baseline, and our tolerance for unpredictability. Dogs offer overt loyalty. Cats offer selective intimacy. And you chose selective intimacy, which means your brain likely prioritizes independence, boundaries, and controlled vulnerability over constant reassurance. But here's the part most people miss. Loving cats isn't just about independence, it's about how you relate to closeness. And that's where this gets interesting. Let's remove the stereotype first. Loving cats does not mean you dislike people. It does not mean you're antisocial. It does not mean you prefer isolation. In fact, research on personality traits consistently shows that people drawn to cats often score higher in openness to experience and emotional sensitivity. You tend to appreciate nuance. You don't need exaggerated displays of affection to feel secure. You don't need someone attached at your hip to feel valued. Cats don't perform love loudly. They offer it in micro moments, a slow blink, a quiet presence in the same room, a gentle head press against your hand. And if that feels meaningful to you, it likely means you recognize subtle emotional signals. That's not coldness. That's attunement. You understand that connection doesn't have to be loud to be real. And psychologically, that often reflects a nervous system that prefers regulated closeness over overwhelming intensity. Think about how cats operate. They approach on their own terms. They withdraw when overstimulated. They require trust before full vulnerability. If you love cats, you probably respect that rhythm. You don't chase affection. You don't force connection. You wait. There's a quiet patience in you. You know that trust is built, not demanded. And here's something subtle. Cats reward calm energy. They respond to softness, steadiness, predictability. If you're someone who naturally regulates your tone, your movements, your presence, cats sense that, which suggests something important about you. You likely learned at some point that emotional chaos isn't safe. You prefer environments where energy is contained, where affection is chosen, where closeness is mutual, not assumed. Loving cats can reflect an appreciation for emotional consent. You understand that love should not be invasive. It should be invited. And maybe that's because you know what it feels like when it isn't. Here's the deeper layer. People who love cats often resonate with emotional sovereignty. You don't want to be owned, and you don't want to own anyone. You want partnership without possession. Cats exist beside you, not beneath you. They don't perform submission to make you comfortable. And if that feels right to you, it says something about how you see relationships. You may value mutual respect over hierarchy, space over constant validation, presence over performance. Loving cats can signal a secure internal world, or sometimes it can signal a protective one. Because cats teach something powerful. Connection doesn't require constant closeness. Two beings can share space, share warmth, share quiet, without merging identities. And maybe that's what you're drawn to. Not just the animal, but the model. The reminder that love can coexist with independence. That intimacy does not have to erase you. That you can be close to someone without surrendering yourself. So, if you love cats, maybe it's not about the fur or the purring or the aesthetic. Maybe it's about this. You recognize yourself in a creature that chooses connection, not dependency. And that recognition feels safe. quietly safe. If you see yourself in this comment, independent but connected, because sometimes what we love reveals the architecture of who we are, and sometimes a cat is not just a pet, it's a mirror.